Hello, dear Taurus. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a peek at what is happening with you, or we should say a forecast. I love to call it a forecast, a tarot forecast for Leo season, which is from July 22nd until August 22nd. So we're just going to go ahead and check out a Leo-themed reading for you, dear Taurus, all right? And we are using the Zodiac Tarot to pull your messages, and then we're going to close it out with one card of advice from the Eternal Crystals Oracle. Let's go ahead and set the intention. This is for the sign of Taurus. Now, if you have Taurus and it is in your sun, your moon, or your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading may resonate with you in some capacity and that you're able to receive these messages and apply them to your own life, always and only for your highest good. All right, my darling Tauruses, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Okay, our first thing is looking at the major theme of Leo season for you. Okay, let's check out the major theme of Leo season for Taurus. Show me the major theme of Leo season for Taurus. Okay, we got the Five of Pentacles. Your money's not right, Taurus. Your money's not right. You might have overspent somehow. Five of Pentacles is just, it's either, okay. Let's clarify before I start just calling you a broke ass for like no reason. So sorry, hold on. Oh, that really wanted to come out. I was going to put it back, but we'll allow it. We shall allow it. All right, Taurus. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. What I'm seeing here is this Five of Pentacles talks about having financial hardships, right? This could be like unexpected bills or just spending more money going out than, as normal. It is the summertime. You could have spent money on a multitude of things, right? But it's just, it could also mean if it's not particularly that and you're like, oh, I'm rich. Now, if it's not particularly that, then it could also talk about just, feeling like a little bit isolated and feeling like no one is really in your corner to kind of help you. So you could be feeling like a little bit like, I'm stressed. I'm feeling all alone around this particular time. All right. But I do feel like it has to do with money and your finances because you've got the Temperance here. Now, the Temperance wants you to understand that, it doesn't want you to quite understand because I feel like this is the energy of what you are intuitively doing. The thing is, Taurus, you are an earth sign, so you're very connected to the earthly realm with gathering resources, and you actually have a very natural gift towards those things, right? But as you know, right, especially like if you're an adult, finances, they rise and wane, right? And just depending on what's happening, whatever our circumstances are at any given time, right? You could be on the high or the low end of things, right? So I feel like Leo season, you're experiencing a bit of a low, but you're really like trying to harmonize that situation, right? Because the Temperance is all about taking accountability. Let's just focus. All right. Anyway, Temperance is all about taking accountability. It wants to create harmony and balance within a situation. And it also is also instituting some self-control over matters, right? It's just like, okay, I can't spend like this anymore. So it's like this aha realization moment and like shifting things around so that you get back on track, right? So that you are back to your target. And I do think you're definitely in this mode because you got this King of Wands here. And the King of Wands is a very strategic but long-term strategist. The King of Wands doesn't think about what's happening today. The King of Wands thinks about like what it wants its future to be a year from now, 5, 10, 20 years from now. Okay. So you're sitting here and you're thinking about like, this lack that I am feeling right now or that I have right now, we can't do this not having money. One thing about Taurus is like, y'all gonna keep your pockets lined, okay? I don't know, honestly, a chronically broke Taurus. Tauruses might go through periods of time where they are struggling, depending on circumstances with your finances in some way, like job loss or, big expenses coming out, like those things do happen naturally to everyone, but it's never a thing that is this is my life now. Okay. I don't know Tauruses to be that in that way. Taurus is about that bag, right? And I would say Tauruses and Capricorns are about that bag. They're going to make sure to get those money. And to some extent, Cancers too. They have a little bit of that as well. Now, obviously with this Temperance card here, you're rectifying the situation. This is not a forever thing. Maybe you're taking Leo season to really just kind of assess what your finances look like so that you can get back on track. Simple as that, right? So that's the theme for Leo season for you. Now, let's go ahead and look at your second question, which is asking, how do you express yourself? So this is also a Leo-themed question because when we talk about Leo energy, it is very expressive in nature, okay? Maybe even a little, there's flair and drama that's attached to it, right? In that sense. And what Leo season reminds us to collectively do is to not stand in the background, not to be wallflowers, and to show the world who we are, our authentic selves in some way, okay? So let's see, how can you express yourself this season, Taurus? How can Taurus express themselves? How can Taurus... Okay, you've got the Page of Cups. You've got the Five of Cups. And you have got the Six of Pentacles, right? That's that giving and receiving energy. Now, this might not be you. This could be like a younger person in your life, perhaps even a child that's perhaps going through a difficult situation here. Or maybe this is you, but this Page of Cups is a very, like, I want to say like a lighthearted energy that it's like a lighthearted energy that, like, when we talk about pages are our messengers, right? So this would be like someone who speaks very sweetly, who is very optimistic, who puts the power or positivity in their words in some way. And like I said, it could be the naivety of a child, right? Now, but with this Five of Cups, this talks to me that there's something heavy here, right? And that you also had that your crowning energy was with this Five of Pentacles. I don't know if these things are related, but there's something here about, like, if you need to cry, if there is something heavy that's happened to you, like maybe the passing of a loved one, or if it's not quite that serious, it could just be being disappointed by people or a person in some way. I see you like really trying to be positive, and you really like giving everything that you have, maybe even despite not feeling so good. Like you could be like kind of holding back and like having a quite a heavy heart in some way, but also ready to be reciprocal, because that Six of Pentacles is just like, I'm ready to give, right? I'm ready to, but keeping in mind that the Six of Pentacles is the card of giving and receiving. So think about, are you the recipient, right? Or are you the giver of something? Okay. So you could also be the recipient. Maybe there's something here where you're being healed. Maybe there's a young person here and you are in this state, right? Where you're feeling like just a little bit down and out, disappointed by circumstances or life or a person in some way. And someone comes in and is able to kind of lift you up, right? Is able to just give you more than what you have, right? Or it's like they're filling your emotional reserves in some way. So let's go. So I'm getting the message because the message is how to express yourself. And I'm thinking if there is something heavy going on in your life, you do in fact have the support. You're not alone. You do have the support of someone or people that you can count on, all right? That will make you feel better in this time. Now let's go to what area of your life needs an upgrade. Show me what area of Taurus's life needs an upgrade. Also a Leo themed question, keeping in mind that Leo energy loves the finest of things. And so every now and then we gotta collectively sit back and assess to ourselves, be like, hey, I need a little bit more of this, or a little less of this, or, where do you need to upgrade in your life? Okay. Oh, Lord. Hold on here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Interesting. So your first card that came out was this Two of Pentacles. Now, this is about balance. Now, I feel that you could be delegating, you could have issues with delegating, okay? You might feel that in work and home, in your friendship circles, in your romantic partnerships, right? You almost have this feeling where it's very service oriented, but it's like you feel like you're holding a lot of the responsibilities, okay? So there's something here about you really needing to delegate to people around you, because that Two of Pentacles is just like you can't do everything, you can't do all things all at once, okay? You got to be able to hold it all together, but also be all the people who are who are benefactors of your stability need to be able to assist and help you in some way. Okay, so I'm feeling there's something here about you needing to, like I said, delegate people to really help you. Maybe this is a change of direction. Like maybe you just feel like you've been holding that, you've been doing it for so long, but there's something here about there's a mental note for you to kind of like switch some of this energy around and go down a direction where you're actually able to like ask people for some assistance or some help when you need to. Okay, and with this Page of Pentacles, this is just like you do have people who are there. Like it's just an opportunity you have not taken advantage of, right? Because I do feel that there are people in your corner, there are people in your support system who are absolutely willing and able to assist you in some way. But you've just got to be able to drive that force. You've got to be able to do it. I'm not gonna say delegate one more time, but you got to delegate, Taurus. Okay, that's the main message there. And let's look at what useful action can you do? What useful action can take place during this season for you, Taurus? What are some useful actions that you can do this season? Show me useful actions for Taurus this season. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'll be telling you and you don't listen. Okay. All right. So you've got this Hangman. Now this is about sacrifice. More importantly, this is about letting go. Now, is there a little bit too much control and you get stressed because you're just controlling the narrative, you're controlling the stability, you're controlling the household, controlling the workspace, okay? A useful action would be for you to just like let go of the wheel and let somebody else do it, okay? I think that by doing that, you're really going to be able to manifest a different reality for yourself with that Magician, okay? And then with this Fool, new things are going to start. You're going to be able to see that maybe there's going to be a surprise. Like there's something that I feel like you've never really done before. And I do ultimately feel like it has something to do with the control because there's all of this, like you're having money problems, you're looking at long-term stability, but it's just like what you can do. You're holding in your emotions and is asking you to let other people help you in some way, right? That you don't always have to be the benefactor in some way. Is asking you to like look for those chances, look for those opportunities to delegate with people. I feel like by doing that and by you letting go of some of that control, you're going to see the people that come into your life who are really going to be able to just help you out. Because you got this Three of Pentacles. Like you need to be like a collaborative player, right? You need to co-create with people and not just do the creation and everyone's just like, okay, well, we'll just fall in line with whatever Taurus does, okay? Three of Pentacles wants you to just not do everything and wants you to allow other people to step in with you and for you. That's the main message I got for you, all right? Those are your messages from the tarot. Let's go ahead and pull one card from the Eternal Crystals Oracle. Let's pull one card from the Eternal Crystals Oracle for Taurus. Show me a crystal that Taurus may find beneficial in this season. Show me a crystal Taurus may find beneficial in this season. All right. You got labradite. I love this crystal. It's so beautiful. But labradite is actually having you focus in on your psychic abilities, okay? And it activates your third eye chakra. So I'm just going to go ahead and read the messages. Now, if it resonates, fantastic. Maybe it won't resonate with all of you, but let's go ahead and read it. All right, when you draw the Labradorite card, it heralds a time for you to get more in touch with your intuition and psychic ability. You have been born with your own unique psychic gifts. Trust in these gifts and know that you are truly connecting with your spirit guides and angels. Do not be afraid of your psychic abilities. You may receive your psychic information through premonitions, your dreams, or through clairsentient, which is when you feel something physically. It's an inner knowing. You may also receive psychic information through clairvoyance, which is seeing something with your third eye or inner eye. If you are already aware of your psychic gifts, Labradorite is here today to make you aware that you need to reawaken these gifts or prepare for a boost in your intuition. Your spirit guides have been trying to get your attention. They want you to work more closely with you. They want to work more closely with you. Notice any signs you receive or feelings that you may have. You may be inspired to attend some spiritual seminars or retreats, or you may feel drawn to a particular spiritual book, which may help you enhance your psychic skills. All right. Thank you, Taurus. My name is Tifa. I do tarot. If you resonated with this message, please do let me know by commenting, liking, subscribing. All of those things really help to help me connect with better engagement with this channel. And when all else fails, do consider booking me for personal reading. I do offer those. You can find more information in the About section of the channel. I love you, Taurus, and I hope you have a blessed rest of Leo season. Bye.